What should we do right now on this crazy move on Tesla? Well, I needed to make a video to help you navigate the crazy, wild move that's having right now after the Robo Taxi event. My name is Jeremy Alexander Newsom. I am a shareholder of Tesla, Tesla fanboy, Tesla bull. There will be a bias on this video. And right now, I'm at a lake house with about 9 of my really great friends in Texas, working on our money, working on our magic, working on our experiences, our moment, and our healing journey. So let's hop in right now, and I will stop my video because the backlight doesn't look great, and this wasn't the perfect time to get a video done, but I wanted to say hi. Let's do it. Hop into the Tesla chart, and it's going to be a wild one, family. So if you got a chance to watch the Robo event last night, I think you would all agree that it is going to be an absolutely revolutionary and quite remarkable opportunity for the world if we get this pulled off correctly. And I really actually do love this gap. There's one challenge though. This is a very nice lower shadow. And if we look at the weekly chart, we are below the weekly 200, which was really kind of supposed to be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what was quote unquote supposed to happen. And so it looks like whatever wave count we're getting now, it's going to be much, much bigger. And so that particular lower shadow has a lot of bulls that will be trapped at open. Now, I want to remind all of you the last time there was a humongous, ridiculous, wildly massive, and new event, that was the Cybertruck, and we also gapped down during that. So this is what that looks like right here. So the Cybertruck event was on November 22nd, 2019, and that event caused a 5% gap down at open. What you'll notice is it took a few days of consolidation. It was actually after earnings last time, and it was also, in Q4. But we gapped down, we consolidated for about 2 weeks, and then we went higher. This is really almost exactly what I expect to happen on Tesla. I do expect some slight selling. There will be tons and tons of people that really want to buy this dip, and they will be buying this dip. And I think that's a very smart thing to do. I will be among that list of people that are taking their cash or their US dollars and buying more shares of Tesla. But some people will be buying it a little bit too aggressively, and they'll get a little bit scared and they'll end up probably selling and panicking out. My suggestion is expect something like this over the next 2 weeks as we likely go into earnings. Now, for my option traders, you're going to have a blast here. This is an amazing time to sell puts. You can sell puts that expire today. You can sell puts that expire next Friday. But 200 and lower is a really, really good spot, I think, to sell puts if you truly want and do not mind owning some shares of Tesla. But the two spots that really will be the highest and best use, I think, for some limit buys will be the 100 and 200. Will we actually get down there is going to be the big question, because we did have a lot of selling really from 260, right, all the way down to 220. So that's $40 a share, decent amount of selling. I think eventually we should fade up. The question is, will we do it today or not? The weekly chart, right? You got the 100 on the weekly at 206.69, and you got the 100 on the daily at 216. So these would be the three spots that I really do think would be most advantageous to pick up some shares. Again, it'll be a little bit weird and probably will not fade as much as you would think it should for probably 2 weeks. And then we'll start likely having some move out of here, because on the monthly chart, you have some really, really good candlesticks. Most importantly, we have a 10 EMA on the monthly. This is the first bear candle to close above the 10 EMA. We've taken out the high of that candle. That's also a hammer. We have really good volume on this particular week. Strong bull move in September. Good pullback. We are working on taking out all of September already in October. And generally, October is oftentimes the weaker month of the year. So again, for me personally, we got this really, really nice, essentially higher low pattern coming in here. Higher low would look something like this. If drawn, you got your lower highs that look something like this. And I could pretty easily make the argument that this is a breakout and this is the retest of the breakout. I personally think this is one of the best buying opportunities on Tesla that you'll see in quite a long time. Go ahead and look to find out your time horizon, your time frame. Look at investing maybe weekly or bi-weekly, but this is a really, really fantastic opportunity to buy low, sell high, make sure that you're in some positions, make sure you're in some shares. A great strategy that I'll also be implementing is buying some shares and then getting into some covered calls over earnings. So buy some shares, sell some covered calls at 250 or 255 or 2 weeks out. And I already have a 255 covered call expiring today that I got $4 for. Let me show you that chart really quick. So here's that chart. And if I'm just pulling up Tesla really quick. So yeah, got $4, actually $4.60. I got filled on that sometime on Monday. So $4.60, that'll obviously be worthless. And I will let that expire. I'll probably buy it to close around open for 5-10 cents. And then look to sell the 255, probably, like I said, October 5th, 2025 covered call. Because again, we'll chop down, we'll slowly pause up. Earnings maybe has another gap down or another move lower, and then we probably eventually capitulate and then run higher on Tesla. So good buying opportunity, family. That's pretty much the video. That's what I wanted to make the video about, mostly because I know I will be receiving probably 3,000 messages, emails, texts about Tesla today. So I wanted to do my absolute best to be efficient and provide great value for you so that you can have your plans, start building your perspective for your future wealth and cash. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in and watching this video. You rock. Have an amazing weekend and hope to see you again.